highs and lows. I followed the royal family like Queen Elizabeth, but I really didn't care for Harry and Meghan. I liked Queen Elizabeth and King Charles. Prince William, not too much. Princess Diana, not too much either. Mostly the Queen. Jennifer Gardner, Seth Rogen, Jessica Lange. 4 years ago, Jessica Lange was 71. Honor Blackman, she was in a 007 movie. Let's see what else was going on back then. Rachel Bloom, Dan Kruger, Alec Baldwin, and his wife. Now this is Bill Withers, and I'm going to read some of this because I did not realize what a big impact Bill Withers had on music. I didn't realize how much I knew of his music. The music legend who wrote Lean On Me and other soulful classics never cared about stardom. I watch a lot of Judge Judy singer-songwriter Bill Withers joked as he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2015. I'm not out and about. In fact, Withers hadn't put on an album out since 1985, but no one has forgotten the hits he did release in a celebrated but short career that began in '71 and ended in self-imposed retirement 14 years later. These included the soulfully melancholy Ain't No Sunshine, the consoling, inspirational Lean On Me, and the gently rhapsodic Lovely Day. His death from heart issues on March 30th prompted an outpouring of praise for the 81-year-old, known for performing genre-spanning songs with heart-touching simplicity. Like I said, I was not aware that his music was so long-lasting. Lean On Me, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. I mean, it's just, those songs will live forever. And he was a very, very talented person. Bella Dogfood, do you have a little doggy? Little doggy. Smile. Do shelter puppies enjoy the run of the Georgia Aquarium and find things, except I think I said it before. I have a problem with rodents, and that's just from a scare factor, I think. Here, until Parkinson's isn't, the michaeljfox.org. Michael J. Fox. FX on Hulu, Mrs. America. Kate Blanchett is brilliant as famous political firebrand. Even as feminism was transforming American life in the 1970s, the movement encountered a major setback. The Equal Rights Amendment had wide support. Betty Ford, a Republican, was one of its champions, but it sputtered out, failing to have been ratified by the required 38 states. Really? I did not know that. We'll have to do my research a little bit more about that. There's a lot of things that I should know that I need to learn, and you can learn it. It's on the internet, or you can read an encyclopedia. They still have those at the library too. So, working women don't need ERA vote. No, really. Blanchett plays ERA opponent Shepley. Oh wow. Okay, so something I will have to look into. Wow. Sensational crime. If you dug Tiger King, binge these. This is Evil Genius. Wild, Wild Country. Ted Bundy falling for a killer. Okay, I wonder if I can still get these. We only have Hulu. I don't have Netflix anymore, though. I had Netflix when Stranger Things was on Netflix. I think that's the only reason I ever had Netflix, was when Stranger Things was on. Let's see, Celebrity IOU. Property Brothers. Bring on the instant summer tan. Jergens instant summer tan. It is December. I am white as a ghost. Yes, I don't think I ever really tan. I either burn or just stay white. That's my coloring. Here comes Quibi with shows for your phone. Is Quibi still a thing? We have Chrissy's Court, Flipped, Most Dangerous Game, and Murder House Flip. Think of it as extreme Mindhunter makeover houses associated with notorious killer. Gets a nice sprucing up. And then we have books, distracting new thrillers. It's not all downhill from here. Of course it's not. Of course it is not. Not at all. I do got so much breathing going on, I really have to stay away from the microphone, I think. You know, I was thinking about getting a new microphone, but I think I'm just gonna keep the one I have. Okay, here is our story that I was interested in reading. There is the Tiger King. What is his name? Joe somebody. Joe Exotic. Is that his real name? Joe Exotic. Well, it says mystery murder and big us what has happened since cameras stopped rolling. Let's see what this says over here. It says, a ferocious fight. Joe had a really bad hatred toward Carol Baskin, and a lot of us knew it was going to head in a bad direction. John Finley says of zookeeper Joe Exotic, his former employer, above Baskin at Big Cat's Rescue Sanctuary in Tiger King. So that's Carol Baskin. This is such a cute little cat, and like I said, I tried to watch Tiger King, but I lasted about 10 seconds, and I knew what direction it was going in with what to me was animal abuse. I just could not stomach it, so I didn't even watch. But let's read. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read it because I'm curious. I really am. I tried to read this before, but let's see if I can get up here. It says, Carol was the first thing on his mind every morning, and the last thing on his mind every night. Sitting in prison, serving a 22-year sentence, Joseph Maldonado Passage, also known to millions of Netflix viewers as Joe Exotic, admits he has a new understanding of the hundreds of animals who lived in his zoo. Go sit in a cage with your animals for a week, he told Netflix, a video posted to Twitter on April 3rd. I'm ashamed of myself, you should be. You can't make up a story like this. Joe, a memorable mullet Oklahoma man with a penchant for polygamy and loud sequin shirt, first opened the Gerald Wayne Exotic Animal Memorial Park in 1999 and filled its cages with lions, tigers, and other wild animals. I'm going to put this down for a second. For a side business, he bred tiger cubs and took them on the road to shopping malls where people paid to pet them and have their pictures taken. This caught the attention of Tampa-based started to focus more on Carol and Joe and less on the bigger picture. It's the worst kind of love story. That is extremely sad. And the sad part is for the animals, because they have nobody to take up for them. So that's the sad tragedy in all of this. And if you want to read, you could see where all these people are now. And there's the tiger. Let's see where the tigers are. 39 of them are happier 2 years after arriving malnourished at Colorado's wild animal sanctuary. Others remain at the zoo. That's sad. So sad for the animals and for everybody. Okay, well, that one is over. Let's see what else this magazine has. Kennedy family mourns again. Tragic boating accident. Long wrecked by sorrow, American's political dynasty loses RFK's granddaughter, Maeve Kennedy McKean, and her young son Gideon in a boating accident. She did everything with her whole heart. Let's see what this is. Oh, a devastating week. All the people that passed this is Little People, Big World. We were built for this family life. Their kids are so adorable. Look at them. They're so cute. So cute. I love them. Long story about them. I think they're on TLC. Yeah. I think the parents went through a divorce, or were they? Yeah, they were married, I think. The Property Brothers. Then we have General Hospital star Maurice Bernard, saved by love and lithium. For years, the soap star tried to tough it out his bipolar disorder, now making his 27th year in treatment. He's sharing his journey. I remember when Maurice Bernard went on General Hospital. That is crazy that I can remember that. I didn't like his character then. I mean, I really don't like it now, but I didn't like him back then. It's crazy he's been on that long. Acting is therapy when I can get inside my gut and create. Plain Sunny. Yep. Oh, he's got lots of kids too. And I think he's got a goat. Is that a goat? Might be a goat. You might have a goat for a pet. The AIDS quilt marches home. 40 years of action and advocacy. How one woman's tribute to her friends jump-started the largest piece of folk art in the world, and is a reminder of how powerful care and compassion can be. That is nice, very nice to see. 4 decades of struggle and survival. 1980, 1985, 86, 87. There's Ryan White. 2012, 2020. The Way I Live Now, Marie Kondo. relaxation. It's an important thing. Yep. Lunchables, that's what I was talking about before, about the adult Lunchables. Yeah, the kids have their Lunchables, and then the adults have their Lunchables. This is 1 tray baked chicken breasts. 1 tray baked chicken breasts. Oh, strawberry banana bread with vanilla chantilly cream. Strawberry banana bread. I don't know if I like the strawberry banana bread. I like the banana bread part. I like strawberry banana yogurt. I don't know if I like strawberry banana bread. It's worth a shot though. And there is Betty White, the Golden Girl. Let's see if we can do a couple of these. Dr. Two-time Bond actress Maud Adams. Let's see, what's my line? Telling color 18 across. The Golden Girl role. Did she play Rose? I don't know her last name. Mary Taylor Moore and Mary. It's very, yeah, I can't do crossword puzzles. I have a hard time with a crossword puzzle. This is Angela Kinsey from The Office. I used to love to watch The Office. Love to watch The Office. And that is the end of this magazine. Like I said,